Dcryptofan, what's going on, crypto gang? We got some breaking news. You already know it. We got some XRP news in the ETFs. You know, this is the crypto fan, not financial advisor. Don't give financial advice. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Make sure you do your own research, do your own due diligence. You already know it's Friday. It's the weekend. The weekend is here. It's Halloween. Happy Halloween. I should have had something on for y'all. I should have did something. I should have did something for y'all, but I should did some Halloween stuff for y'all, but it's crazy. Now I feel like go put something on. But it's the crypto fan. You already know. Happy Halloween, folks. You know what I'm saying? Hope you're having a great Halloween. And usually I'm in the festival mood. Usually I'll be in what's up, what's going on? What's going on, Dundada? What's going on? Trav in the building. Tammy Lynn, what's going on? Happy Halloween. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? If you just tuned in, we're talking about XRP ETFs. They coming out. What's going on, crypto gang? There's so much ETF news coming out. I see Bitwise put in the S1 filing, Grayscale S1 filing, Van Eck X1 filing. Tammy Lynn just sent me some Van Eck filing. So you guys understand what that when they filing that S1, that's basically them giving in a permission slip to the SEC to be filed. And what happens is sometimes they'll deny, they'll delay, they'll go back, revise it, come back. But you have a lot of companies that are doing ETFs. And I wanted to get into that because I don't think people understand what that does with the ETFs. I just want people to understand the what happens when ETFs come in, when Wall Street comes in. So when I'm talking about Canary Capital, you're talking about Franklin Templeton, you're talking about these companies, and I just wanted to put things in perspective so people can understand exactly what we're talking about. Because you got to understand the points of ETFs. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, so you understand. Let's talk about the type of money these companies have, because for you to understand, so first of all, you have Bitwise that did a ETF filing, S1 filing for spot ETF. Then you have Canary Capital that also did a S1 filing. Wisdom Tree, you already know, 21 shares, and they started this in since December 2024. What's going on? What's going on? River Rat, what's going on? We got people in here on Friday. I figured y'all would be doing something that spend time here. I'm happy y'all here with me. I figure y'all be doing some on Halloween. So you have Franklin Templeton also doing file for S1. So these are big companies where you're talking about that are filing for ETFs for XRP. So right now, XRP, you're talking about XRP right now. XRP has a $154 million market cap. Let me look and see exactly what XRP's market cap is, because I don't want to cap. XRP 150. Sorry, I was off a bit. I said 154, but XRP right now, XRP's market cap is 150 billion. So I want to put this in perspective. Excuse me, so you guys understand. So let's go about companies that are filing. They're talking about filing for XRP ETFs. All right. So you have BlackRock. BlackRock, they're saying BlackRock is to 13.5 trillion to 16 trillion dollars. All right. So you got Franklin Templeton XRP ETF. They're 1.6 trillion. All right. So you got Wisdom Tree. Wisdom Tree has 131 billion. All right. Bitwise Assets 15 billion. Grayscale Investments 35 billion. 21 shares, 12 billion. Coin shares, 10 billion. All right. Canary Capital, they don't go into how much Canary Capital is, but so you're right. So altogether, you're talking about probably like 16 billion, 17 billion. All right. Now, let's just say XRP, right? You see how we're talking about $16 billion, right? If XRP, right, gets 1% of that, forget getting crazy. We just don't do math. You add up all those companies together, right? You're talking about 16 trillion, 17 trillion, right? So if you take 1% of that, right? 1%, That's 170 billion. That's double. That's double XRP's market cap right now. That gives you XRP. That takes you XRP from 250. That's at right now to $5. A little bit more like 510. Meaning $5.10. Okay, just math, folks. You got to understand the math. I'm just doing math. You add all those companies together. Let me repeat this. All right, just tuned in. Julia, what's going on? Happy good evening. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? How you doing? So let's get into this real quick. I was trying to explain the importance of the ETFs. So I was going over the companies real quick that are filed for the ETFs. These are official filings. When I say official filings, meaning they did an S1 filing. S1 filing means that they went to the SEC and it basically asked for permission. They asked for permission for them to get into to basically provide their companies on the NASDAQ. So basically they can go ahead and get their investors to go ahead and invest on the NASDAQ. So they have to do the S1 filing. So that's what the S1 filing is. So basically it's asking permission to SEC to go ahead and offer their shares to the public. All right, so that's what the S1 filing. So when you hear Franklin Templeton, 21 shares, when they do the S1 filing, basically they're asking the SEC for permission. SEC might kick it back and make them do some revisions. So that's why it's been going back and forth. That's why you see all these revisions and they did the delays. So that's why they said they gave up to November. So you get all these revisions, everything's done. All right, so that's what's going on. And they've even given these, they've actually done some bending the rules to let them circumvent the system that was there before. All right, but that's what's basically going on. So let's go back into this. I just wanted to explain what that is. So let's go into the companies that filed this S1 filing because I want you to understand who these companies are. So now you're talking about BlackRock. BlackRock is worth 13 to 16 trillion dollars. All right, let's just say 14 trillion. All right, then you have Franklin Templeton, that's 1.6 trillion. All right, so now that you're talking about 15 trillion, 16 trillion dollars. Then you got VanEck, 161 billion, Wisdom Tree, 131 billion, Bitwise, 15 billion, Grayscale, 35 billion, 21 shares, 12 billion. Okay, coin shares, 10 billion. So if you add them all together, right, you're talking about 16, 17 billion, right? If XRP gets 1% of that, 1%, let's say 16, 17 billion, if you say 16 billion, that's $160 billion. Right now, XRP is at 150 billion. You get 1%, that's double the price of XRP from where XRP is right now. If you get 1% of those ETFs, okay? And that's not talking about if they allocate more. That's not talking about the S&P 500. That's not talking about anything like that. That's just talking about just these companies right here. All right, this is not talking about XRP coming out with Evernorth and coming out with G Treasuries, and they're going to be buying XRP also. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about these institutions right here. You know, this is how hedge funds coming. Thank you. Thank you so much, D Hill. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you so much. So I just want you to understand what these ETFs mean, so you understand the importance of this. So you don't need 10%. If we get 10%, that's crazy. But just figure, you get 10%, you're talking about $1.6 trillion. You're talking about XRP. That gets you to a $30 XRP. That's what that's talking about. But I'm not talking about 10%. I'm talking about 1%. 1 measly percent. You know what I'm saying? Not going crazy. How conservative is that? 1%. 1% of these companies on these ETFs going to XRP gives you double the price of XRP. You know what I'm saying? Do not sleep on that. I mean, that's very important for you guys to understand these ETFs. So you have these companies. Take if you want to go look at these market cap for these companies. Go look up BlackRock. Write this down if you want to. BlackRock. Write this down. Franklin Templeton. All right. These are companies you should want to know anyway. VanEck. All right. Then you're talking about Wisdom Tree. Okay. Grayscale Investments. 21 shares. Coin shares. Canary Capital. And this doesn't even count T. Roy Price. That doesn't even count that. You know what I mean? Listen, man. It's going to get crazy. Because you understand, this is follow the leader. If you see how big, do you know why they come in like this? Because Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs were so successful. You know what I mean? That's what it was. 1 second. Let me get this here. So I just wanted to understand that percentage and how serious it is. You know what I'm saying? Do not sleep on how that could change things real quick. You know what I'm saying? And you got T. Roy Price, right? When you're talking about T. Roy Price trying to get in there, this is when you start talking about 401ks. You know what I'm saying? Do not sleep on what this thing brings in. And then T1 Price has a S1 filing and a 9B4 filing for Bitcoin and XRP ETFs. What? You know what I'm saying? Do not sleep on this. Wait a second. And like I told you, you got 16 trillion. 1% gives you double the price of XRP. Okay? Sleep on it if you want. Sleep on it if you want. Like I told you. And then you got T. Roy Price, 22 billion. These are all these companies coming in. You understand? Even if you have a company 22 billion, you get 1% of that. You get 1% of that 22 billion. Then you're talking about 22 million. This is how it starts, man. This is how you get that going. Let me tell you, it gets crazy. You'll see. So when I'm saying, and then you're talking about 500 other companies. Do not sleep on that math, man. I don't want to see it at $5. I want to see it at $100. I understand you want to see it at $100. I want to see it at $100 too, but math is math. You'll see $100 XRP, but that ain't gonna be in the that's not gonna be in the next 2-3 years. Tell you that much. Yeah, that's not gonna be that down, because you got, man, $100 XRP. Y'all gotta understand the math of that right there. You gotta understand the math of that, because you're talking about just to get the $25. Just to get the $25. You're talking about 1.5. You have to get to $6 trillion, man. You have to get $6 trillion. You have to be 6 times worth what Bitcoin is right now. You have to be 6 times worth what Bitcoin is right now. To put that in perspective, when you're saying $100, Bitcoin right now is at $2 trillion. You need to do 3 times as much as Bitcoin. Yeah, that's how serious it is. Right now, you're 10% of Bitcoin. So you wouldn't need, for you to get there. You probably have to see yourself. You would have to see probably what a freaking $20 trillion Bitcoin. Bitcoin have to be almost close to the price of gold for you to see that price at $100 XRP. The shit you're talking about. You're talking about the total market cap. The total market cap of crypto you're talking about have to be about almost $40 trillion. Right now we're at 3.6 trillion. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard one. That's a hard one. Hello, my second day joining the live, Sydney Buer. I hope you're enjoying the live, man. This second day joining. I hope you're enjoying the live. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it 100. I got to keep it 100. I just do math. You know what I'm saying? Not just the market cap, the matter of utility gonna make it go up. Yeah, it's gonna go up, but still, it's just still math. It has a circulating supply. People say it has circulating supply of 59 billion, but remember, what they have in escrow gives it an actual 100 billion. So it's actually 100 billion circulating supply of XRP when you talk about the escrow, and you're still talking about market cap. It's just math. You know what I'm saying? That's just math. The only way you would do that, you would have to burn XRP. And that's why they have a set circulating supply. That's why they did it when they came out with that. That was the whole thing of coming out with XRP, was a certain supply. You know what I'm saying? I'm into this for 8 years. Oh, Sydney. Oh, nice, nice. I know you've seen so you've seen a lot of things if you've been in it for 8 years. I know you've seen. Oh my lord, you've seen you've seen what? You've seen what? 3 cycles. You've seen some cycles. You've seen if you come in some 8 years, you see sub penny Doge. You know what I'm saying? Sydney M. Brewer says, I'm holding XRP, XLM, and Bitcoin. Boy, let me tell you, you're not wrong with that. You're not wrong with that at all. That's a great portfolio right there. That I'm not mad at that. Those are all dinosaur coins. Yeah, those were around before them 8 years. I can imagine that. That's great. Cannot sleep. Actually, XLM just did a hooked up with Chainlink. Yeah, use Chainlink right now. Just hooked up with XLM. XLM is going to be using Chainlink data to come over. Actually, Time Ninja sent me that 5 minutes ago. So that's great right there. Stellar's going to be integrating Chainlink. Let me tell you, everything's going to be using Chainlink. The interoperability is to be using that data. Remember, Chainlink brings real life data to the blockchain. Yeah, so Stellar be using that real life data. So do not sleep on it. I told you, Chainlink is Tron backwards. I don't know if you watch Tron. If you watch a new Tron, how Tron brings the digital world to the real world for like 29 minutes. But imagine it the other way. Chainlink bringing the world to online. It's crazy. That's why, I'm a sci-fi dude. That's why I love this stuff too. I be into that sci-fi. Let me see. The utility won't make the price go up. Yeah, the price will definitely go up, but the thing is that you're talking about $100. It's different. You're saying 10x. You got to remember, $30 looks crazy when you're talking about people like us. Remember, I'm coming in 27 cents time, buying at 30 cents time, but 33 cents forever. Imagine this gentleman right here who says he's been in for 8 years. He's been seeing XRP at 6 cents, 4 cents. So imagine somebody like that who saw something at 4 cents going to $30. That's crazy money. So you talking about people that, now if you come in at $3, you come in at $3, right? And you come in at $3, you think $30, you're like, that's a 10x. But when you're coming down from 30 cents to $30, that's a different game. You know what I'm saying? That's a different number. You know what I mean? So that's what that is. You know what I mean? That yeah. You know what I mean? But do not sleep. XRP, it's math. Here's the thing. It's just math. The XRP holds a 5%. If XRP gets to 5% dominance, which has had as high as 5% dominance, and you get to 100%, they're saying, not me, analysts are saying, Bloomberg, all this analysts are saying by 2032, the crypto market should be $100 trillion market. All right. 5% of 100 trillion is $5 trillion, right? So XRP right now is 150 billion. So you're talking about $5 trillion XRP. That's going to give you what? Right under $90, $87, $89. So yeah, that could happen. It just ain't gonna happen in 2025, 2026. You know what I'm saying? That's not. But yeah, 7, 8 years, 10 years. Oh yeah, I could see that happening. It's just math. If you have a 5% dominance and the market gets to $100 trillion market, that's what it is. Stephanie Trav, what's going on? Okay, but 2030. Oh, let me tell you, it's just math. If you go ahead, if the total market cap gets to 100 trillion in 2030, yeah, you'll have yourself an $80, $90 XRP. And that's just saying if it keeps a 5% dominance. Right now, I think it's 4.25 dominance right now. But when XRP was at $3.66, it was a 5% dominance. You know what I mean? Right around there. Even if you get to 4.75, which I know when you're talking about trillions of dollars, it doesn't matter. I know that. I'm not saying that. But if you look right now, Bitcoin dominance is at 59%. Ethereum dominance is at 12.6. You know what I mean? So when you say dominance, that's a percentage that you have in the total market cap. So when you hear that, you know what I'm saying? what it said. Peter says XRP doesn't do MC market cap. I do math. I don't know when people start talking about anything outside of the math. I just do math. You know what I'm saying? I don't do anything outside of that. I listened to one content creator and he told people XRP would hit 3 digits before the end of the year. That's the stuff. That's the thing. When people be saying that stuff right there, they be trying to get people to like and join their channel. But the problem is that they be having people holding on, and you miss the boat, man. Let me tell you, those are the type of people when they throw out those type of numbers. That's how I got stuck in Doge. I listen to people on YouTube throwing out all kind of dollar Doge, $2 Doge. Man, Doge hit 76 cents, and then let me tell you, that same night on Elon Musk night, that they said 76 cents, then Doge came right back down and then went back to that 76 cents, man. They said that shit was going to a penny. Man, listen, man, I had 98,000 waiting to make a mill. Listen to that dumbass stuff right there. Y'all listen to that dumb stuff right there, you're gonna lose out. It's just math. When people tell you double digits, that dominance, now don't get me wrong, XRP dominance would have to go crazy. Just think about it right now, right? Just for example, you're talking about XRP dominance. I mean, Ethereum dominance is at 12%. XRP right now is like four and a quarter. For you to even get to Ethereum dominance, XRP has to 3 times itself to have that dominance. And even at that right there, you're still talking about what is right? If you redid Ethereum dominance, you're still talking about 464. So you're talking about a $9 XRP. Even with that, you know what I'm saying? He says all about liquidity. Yeah, it's all about liquidity. The liquidity goes straight to the market cap. The liquidity doesn't. Where do you think the liquidity goes to? The market cap. That's where the liquidity goes to, my friend Peter. It goes to the market cap. When it gets liquidity, the market cap grows. That's what happens. So that's math. So it's all about liquidity. You're 100% right. The liquidity goes to the market cap. If the market cap doesn't grow, that's what it is. It's just math. So when you're saying liquidity, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. What do you think it is? Liquidity, where do you think liquidity goes to? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I mean, you could put it there, you could write it 100 times, but it's still math. It's just math. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You circulate supply. It's the circulate supply by the market cap. That's the math. That's it. That's all it is. You bring liquidity, the market cap goes up. That's what it is. It's exactly the math. That's how it works. I didn't invent the wheel. This is how it's done. I didn't invent this thing. What the freak? You know, yeah, you know, say people act like like people act, right? I've been in I've been in XRP, right? I've been in XRP since 2019. You think I don't want $100 XRP? Yeah, you guys think that I don't want these things to happen? Like, like people say $100 ZBEC. You think listen, man. I just got to a freaking just hit a million ZBEC. If ZBEC goes to $100, you know what that means? I got 100 mil. You don't think I want 100 mil? But I'm so not a fool. I know math. All right, 1 + 1 = 2. Y'all could do whatever math y'all want, but numbers don't. Thank you, Julia. Numbers don't lie. Figures figure, but numbers do not lie. On this chat right here, we don't do that. We don't do that, man. Listen, you see what Tammy Lynch said? We'd be happy for a 5 cents ZBEC. I don't even know if I can even make the 5 cents ZBEC. I'm like 2 cents, unless these cats come out with some devastating, yes. Unless Brad Garland House is hugging Sam Tapilia and they freaking eating lunch and freaking, I see him out there with freaking Jed McCabe, or I see him with freaking Armstrong from freaking Coinbase. Like when I see, okay, then I might hold on. But you think I'm coming in ZBEC at sub 3 cents. Sub 3 cents. You know what a 10x on that is? 3 cents. So you talking about 20x. Listen, y'all keep playing with 20x's and 10x's and see what happens. Okay, you're gonna learn. God bless you. You know. Check this out, right? I did this math for y'all, right? Look at this math real quick. A 10x, you need 3. If you could do 3 10x's, right? And it depends on the level you go. I'm not even gonna say 10,000, but let's say 1,000. You do $1,000, right? You do $1,000, you do 10x, that's 10,000, right? You do it now. You got that 10,000. You do another 10x, right? Right. That's 100,000. Right. You do another 10x. That's $1,000,000. You over here trying to make it all in one lick. That's where you get killed at. Trying to make it one lick, one trying to hit that one. You better calm down. You better calm down. Do not sleep on no 10x's. Do not sleep. Do not sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you see for us that you're saying, well, we bought at 30 cents and we saw no, but we also bought at $1.80, $1.90, and we bought a whole lot at 30 cents to bring down our dollar cost average in. But I've been XRP $1.80. So for me, 360 is double the all-time high that I seen. I wasn't there for the 380, the $3.84. I was in crypto. The gentleman that was in it for 8 years, he saw that. He saw that $3.84. I didn't see that, so I wasn't in it that time. So you know what I mean? So yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Do not sleep on that. But let me see what happened now. Scooby-Doo says, but if fiat changed from new utility, ISO 2022, won't the price likely go up? So you guys understand, the ISO 2022, so what it is that XRP is going to be moving the monies. That's what XRP is going to be. So basically, XRP will be the rail that you'll be using moving the Fed money. Now, what they want to do is they want people to adopt their stable coin, which is the RLUSD, which is their stable coin. But all XRP does, XRP wants to be, listen, we move your money. But what they want to do is when they moving monies around, they want to use the token to move it around, or now use a stable coin we can actually hold the cash, which was stable coin will be which is a digital dollar. So what they want to do is use their rail and people to adopt the digital dollar. But even if they don't adopt their stable coin, they're still using their rails. So I'm saying, so basically what XRP is basically, if you ever see the big Brinks truck picking up money to bring it to the bank, right? XRP does that, but without the truck, without none of that stuff, but on a blockchain, and it has a digital rail. That's what it does. So that's what XRP does. So all it's doing is moving all that monies around. You understand what I'm saying? So they want to use XRP to move that monies around. You understand? So that's what that is. All right. Now, if they could get them to now use XRP stablecoin, because what happens now, if they adopt the stablecoin and they're using the rails, now things get crazy. Now things get crazy because now you're talking about XR becoming like Tether, saying Circle, where Tether has $173 billion market cap. Circle has I think like a $78 billion market cap. I think XRP, I don't know if they XRP RLUSD, I don't know if they even hit 2 billion yet. I don't even think so. Let me look it up. I don't even think they did yet. That E, they said, look, their market cap hasn't even hit 1 billion yet. It's at 897. And let me tell you that USDE ate up their lunch. That USDE ate up RLUSD's lunch. I'm not even going to hold you. No, it's been growing. The market cap's been growing. Don't get me wrong. But that what's it called? Woo, that USDE, oh yeah, it's wilding. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Scooby-Doo. So that's what I'm saying. So XRP could go crazy. XRP could go crazy as far as the market cap, as far as the adaptation, but the speed that you're saying for it to happen, that's very fast. That's very fast. Because the thing is that the adaptation will have to happen like this, and it will have to be violent. And I just don't think the that type of speed that they would let that happen. I would think that would crush the market. You're talking about a lot of people that don't know anything about crypto being forced to learn very fast. This has to be a slow adaptation. People have to, not slow. 7 years is not that long. You think it's long, but 7 years to you to get $100 XRP, there's no other place where you're getting that type of thing. If you have to wait 7 years, that's a short time for that type of ROI. If that thing gets to 100, if this market cap gets to 100 trillion, which analysts are saying, I'm not saying, that's what analysts are saying. And I'm talking Bloomberg, I'm talking about top analysts, okay? They're saying that it's going to get to 100 trillion. If it gets 100 trillion, like they said, and it's just math, you're going to have an $89, $86 XRP. It's just math. It's not me. And I'm just saying if you keep the same dominance it has now. So that's what that is. So do not sleep on that. I think XRP will be bigger than Bitcoin. When you say bigger than Bitcoin, I don't know if you're saying bigger than Bitcoin as far as market cap, or you're saying as far as you making money or your return on investments. Because XRP being as big as Bitcoin, you got to understand right now, XRP, I love XRP to death, but XRP is $150 billion. 150 billion with a B. All right. Bitcoin is $2.1 trillion with a T. There's a lot. The XRP would have a long way to go to get Bitcoin. I don't know if it could catch Bitcoin in 7 years. That's a long way. I don't know, man. Man. That's like cat like me trying to catch Usain Bolt, and Usain Bolt is already freaking goddamn 100 meters ahead of me. I don't know, man. Let me tell you something. I love XRP. I have way more XRP than I have Bitcoin. But I ain't gonna listen, man. It's like I'm a Dolphin fan, but I know we ain't going nowhere. Okay, you sound like Cowboy fans. They be saying, listen, man. I'm a Dolphin fan, but some of my friends they be like, oh yeah, we're going somewhere this year. Yeah, yeah. No, we're not. Stop it. No, you're not. No, you're not. Stop. You'll say I don't, and trust me, I want it just as Scooby Doo. I want it just as bad as you, but I just want to be realistic with the math. You know what I'm saying? But hey, 7 years. Let me tell you, if we're holding on XRP and say I won't be around, I won't be holding that long for no freaking $89. I tell you, and I'm 51. That 51, 58, nah, hell no. Nah. I'll have some in there, but my majority of mine gonna be out by that time. I gotta get it going, man. Oh hell no. Oh hell to the nah. I can't wait to know $100 XRP. I have some there, but not enough to not shit me. I gotta stop this. I can't be at work every single day. Nah, $30, $40 XRP. I gotta start thinking about sayonara. What? Okay. What? Oh no. I gotta go. See, gotta go. Crazy. Hell nah. Hell nah. Love ya. I still be doing the crypto fam. Oh no. At that point there, with you know what I'm saying, thinking about my H bar, my XLM, my XDC. No, I can't be playing with that. That's too much. I could just nah, man. No. At that point, I'm gonna go and I'll probably go to the ETF side. I'll go to the ETF side. I'll go to the ETF side, buy me some. I need my money. Listen, I need my money insured. I ain't playing around with no. I ain't think I'm gonna have 3, 4, 5 million sitting in a cold wallet playing with these people. Hell nah. When they got custodians there holding my stuff, man. Listen, man, I need my money insured. You know what I'm saying? I might keep a cold wallet just in case them boys come get me. In case they come get me. Got some in the cold wallet. But nah, I can't be playing around with that, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't be playing around with that. I gotta get some cash out there. I'll leave a little something, but I'm honestly 50% of mine will be out. Because you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm more than 50%. I'll leave some for XRP to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I got it. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be for me to hold my XRP, it would have to be insured, right? It would have to be insured, the whole amount, and the yields would have to be significant. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, when I say significant, I'm talking about 11%, 8% to 11%. Like It would have to be significant, and it would have to be with like a freaking a BlackRock that has trillions of assets that I know that ain't going nowhere, where it's too big to fail. It would listen, man. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be crazy, because the thing is that yeah, I understand about the yields and everything else like that, but yeah, man, nah, I have to cash some out. You know what I'm saying? I've been holding too long. There's a lot of things I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all cool to get yields, you get your yields, like, even if you think about it, right? Let's say even if you got to 3 million, right? You're gonna get $30,000 a month, which is cool. People, you could live off $30,000 a month. But what time I need to go spend a what? Yeah, yeah, here. You know what I'm saying? When I'm still alive, I would like to go put some good down payment for my daughter to get a house. Boom. My son, he got his crib. He did it. You know what I'm saying? He's 32. He bought his crib when he was 20, 25. I would like to reward him for his hard work and effort. Wow. Here's another 70 for you. Wow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I want to take care of my family members. I want to take care of my children. I want my grandkids. I want to do fly stuff, man. I don't know about y'all, but that 30,000 all good, but I need some lump sum. You know what you call Chinese financing? I need Chinese financing. You know what Chinese financing is? One lump sum. I need one lump sum. That's Chinese financing. One lump sum. Okay? That's what I need. Okay? I'm cool with I'm cool. Don't get me wrong, I'm cool with the yields, but your boy need one lump sum. Yeah. Yeah. I don't, like I told you, I don't know Chinese algebra, but I know Chinese math. One lump sum. Okay. Play with it if you want. What? Come on, man. I'm 51. I'm 51. My father retired at 57. My mom retired at 55. I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna hold you. I'm trying to beat them. And they weren't even born in this country. Yeah. My father went to Vietnam. My father came to this country. He came to this country and he came to this country right into Vietnam. He came to this country, got drafted right in Vietnam. He was in this, my dad was in this country for a year. How you like that? Drafted Vietnam. How you like that? Straight from Haiti. Boom. How you doing? Welcome to America. Yeah, there was no Muhammad Ali for him. There was no Muhammad Ali for him. He was okay. So all right. So sleep on it if y'all want. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Julia said, I bought my first house at 24. I had my master's at 20, and they just sold that. Let me tell you, great job. I bought, actually, this house that you see that I'm in right now, I bought this house when I was 24 myself. hmm I bought, so that's why my son actually, I was a single father, so my son was actually raised in this house. I mean, I was a single father. Me and his mother broke up at 14, but since 14 years old, my son was raised with me till he was 24. He left. He went. My mom had a property. He went to go live at one of my mom's property. My mom was a very smart woman. That's why I believe in women are way smarter than men. My mom had like 3 rental properties. My mom was a savage beast. My mom was a savage. That lady right there, she savage. Okay, you heard me? Yeah, that's why my mom was the first one that had the pool in the crib. We had the pool in the back. Yeah, she make it work, man. Oh yeah, we had the savage, man. We 5 bedrooms with the pool. Yeah, my mom didn't play around. She sent her husband to school. Send that man to nursing school. Nah, you gotta tighten up. Send that man to school and pay that man's car payment until he finished school. I ain't gonna hold you. Thank God it worked out for her because he turned out to be a great man. Matter of fact, talk to him today. But that's how things is, man. So do not sleep on it. Let me see. Scooby Doo said, "Me, I took my pension at 55. Now I'm 60. Nice, man. God bless you, Scooby Doo, man. So that's great that you get to. That's great that you get to still invest. You're retired. You still get to invest, and you can still flip some bread. You can get a double the retirement. Scooby Doo about to get double retirement, pension and crypto retirement. Ah, Yisa says, hey, bro, look what's happening. It's pure manipulation. Makes no sense. Crypto are down rate cuts, etc. You know what? This is straight manipulation, 100%. You know The straight manipulation is gonna be right down to November till they get all these ETFs till they get in line. Them big boys, them good old boys is in the game now. Them big old boys is in the game. Once you start hearing Trump and them boys doing the thing, this is not retail. This is not retail no more. Dorothy, we are no longer in Kansas. Dorothy, we are no longer in Kansas. You see all this all this positive news in crypto. Let me tell you, 100%. And the thing about it, all this positive news, and retail investors don't know nothing about this positive news. That's the wild part about it, that retail investors don't know anything about it. Ain't it crazy? Everybody's worrying about Halloween. Everybody worried about Halloween, but yeah, they over there, they going after the candy. They putting all these ETFs, they're not saying anything. And the crazy thing, right? So you see Canary Capital does the S1 filing, Bitwise, Van Next. So all these institutions all moving simultaneously, all moving at one by one, all. Where's the bells? There's no bells ringing. Think about it. Retail watch Fox hard, watch CBNC hard. You see them watching all these channels. You know what I'm saying? What's this guy here that was freaking the other day? This guy, what's his name? Kramer? Oh my God. Freaking BlackRock, Larry Flink went over there. Larry Flink was on what's that, on Fox? Yo, Kramer, man, let me tell you, pause. But Kramer, boy, he had a boner. I was like, God damn, you talking about riding Larry, thanks to the talks that we've had, you the one who got me to the crypto, and I wrote my book basically off our conversations. I was like, man, this man was talking about Bitcoin was gonna go to zero. Larry Fink came up there, he started, wow, he's talking about it's amazing, boy. Larry Fink walking, them, and let me tell you, you think Michael Jordan walked in there the way, that's their Michael Jordan. Larry Fink is their Michael Jordan. I'm telling you right now, that man lost his. Let me tell you something, man. That man lost. Y'all saw that? Y'all saw that video. Matter of fact, y'all saw the video. I posted it. Tell me he wasn't. Man, let me tell you something. Was he not? Y'all saw that video I posted. He was all on Larry Fink's nuts. He was. You know what I'm saying? Larry Fink and them boys gonna get in, man. Don't sleep on that. Let me tell you, people don't know what's really coming. XRP is about to, oh yeah, man. Let me tell you, XRP, they're setting down the foundation of something crazy. I told y'all, I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared. I'm like, spread my XRP in like 3 different wallets, man. Cause it's like, man, and them cats is taking their stuff and they put it in cold wallets. These institutions are putting their stuff all in cold wallets. None of them are putting in the hot wallets. They're moving different, man. These institutions are moving very, very different. They're quietly moving. If you see, there's no bells ringing. How you see all these institutions, big name institutions, buying XRP. It's retail investors should be like, yo, I better go load up my XRP. Just me watching how they're doing Bitcoin, I said to myself, you know what? I ain't got enough Bitcoin. The way I see these institutions moving on Bitcoin in a frenzy. Listen, they're moving on Bitcoin in a frenzy. I'm like, damn, shit. They know something I don't know. The way they moving there, like, man, listen, man. I don't want to even get into them type of talks right there, but I'm just saying, man, I don't want to get in them type of talks, but I think we all need to get some more Bitcoin. I'm just telling you. I'm not giving financial advice, but I'm getting some more Bitcoin. I'm ISO to here. Actually, I'm ISO here. I'm Bitcoin here. I'm ISO here. I gotta get a Bitcoin over here. I told you I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not up front with y'all. You see what we talking about? We talking about XRP, but do not sleep on that Bitcoin. Now, I want to be honest with. I want to be honest with my with the chat. You know what I'm saying? With the crypto gang. Y'all want to be honest. Tammy said, "Telling you, Tammy, I know." You know why? Because we all looking for that 1020x. You know what I'm saying? That 1020x. But if you think about it, Bitcoin dropped down to 16,000. You know what I'm saying? It's still a safe 7x, 8x. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Kirby White says 1/3 Bitcoin, 1/3 XRP, 1/3 ZBEC. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that, Kirby. But that man said 1/3 ZBEC. Boy, you went hardcore. That man. Hey, so I said so. That man said a third ZBEC, boy. All right, ZBECian. I'm with the ZBEC too, boy. But my man said a third. Ah. You know what I'm saying? I wish I bought when it was 17. Oh my God, dude. Tell me, let me tell you something. When that thing dropped to 17K, I was like, man, I think I should buy some more, man. And the thing was that my portfolio before was 50%, 40% Bitcoin. But when I got hacked, man, I was trying to get back so hard, man. That's what it was. When I got hacked at 54,000, I tried to come back hard. That's why I went to XRP, XLM, ADA. You know what I'm saying? I went to my ISO coins because I knew utility was coming. I saw this utility coming. I saw these ETFs coming. When that ISO action went and they were talking about banking, and I was like, you know what? Let me get away from these meme coins and let me concentrate on these bank coins. And this does not mean that they're bank coins, meaning that they're gonna be using the banking system. Like when when you go get a loan, you go to the bank. You know what I'm saying? When you make a deposit, you put it in the bank. Who holds your money? The bank. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what's going to be the data? Who's going to give the banks the data? Chainlink. How the banks going to move money? XRP, XLM, right? Who's going to be doing the contracts to move these monies or do trade financing, do derivatives? XDC's ISO, HBAR is going to be doing smart contracts and doing RWAs. You know what I'm trying to say? So I try to look for those type of coins where I'm like, yo, these right here is going to be important to where the future is going to be going with blockchain technology. Not crypto technology, blockchain technology, DeFi, smart contracts, Web3. These are the things that I try to look at. Now you look at like Polkadot. Polkadot's what's going to make sure that these coins, where you can have Ethereum and you can have BTC talking to each other. That's an important coin because you need them to have conversations with each other. What does XDC do? XDC does trade financing. So that's going to be doing real world assets, which are going to be RWAs for trade financing. That's why XDC is serious. Do not sleep on XDC. IOTA, that's another one ISO 2020 coin. I don't own any IOTA, but let me tell you, if I don't mention IOTA or Algo, when I'm talking about ISO coins, things get a little crazy. People don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, IOTA's another one of them. Quant is another one of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I don't not see about XDC. That's trade financing and RWAs. So you know what I mean? That's different. And the thing about the ISO 2022 ready. So there's a lot of coins like you see Ondo, right? Ondo even has a partnership with the XRP they did in July. But Ondo is not ISO 2022, but it does RWAs, real world assets. So it's you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. You know what I mean? By the dip, sell rip says he got a few IOTA and a few quant. Let me tell you, IOTA and quant. Let me tell you, quant. In 2022, 2023 was it? Boy, let me tell you, quant was so popular, man. Let me tell you, quant was on every YouTube. Let me tell you, everybody was talking about quant, man. Let me tell you, people were talking so much about quant. Quant was very, very popular. I don't own any quant, but let me tell you, it was very, very, very popular. I'm not even gonna hold you. Quant was very, very popular. You know what I'm saying? I don't own any, but it was popular. I'm not gonna lie to you. But Algo, I mean, when Algo came out, I want to say 2020. I think Algo came out. I remember when that came out. And let me tell you, it's been up for them ever since. I'm not going to hold you. Yeah, I remember. All right, do not sleep. You know what I'm saying? And Z-Back, listen, MC Johnny says Quant not coming back. Oh, Lord. Johnny RP says Quant is not coming back. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, you guys are something else. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I I don't do enough research to know if Quant is coming back, but I know Quant is a very popular coin. I don't know, I don't know the price amount on Quant, but I know Quant was very popular, man. Let me tell you, when yeah, I'm not gonna sleep on that, but I don't own any Quant, but yeah, I own XDC, I own ADA, H bar. Big fan of H bar. I own H bar. So I have an ISO crew. So what I call them my ISO crew. That's the name I made up for my ISO crew. I call them ISO. So here's my ISO crew, right? Let me tell you my personal ISO crew. And please, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying because I don't have certain coins. I'm not saying because I don't have certain coins that they're not good. All right, I'm just telling you about what I have. I'm not saying, when I don't bring up certain coins, people are like, man, you didn't bring up Algo. What about Quant? What about IOTA? You know what I'm saying? I don't have that. I'm not saying they're not good projects. That's not what I'm saying. But me personally is what I have. I have XRP, right? I have XLM. I have ADA. I have H bar. I have XDC, and I just now got Solano. You know what I'm saying? That's my ISO coins. But my true, and I just got Solano, and I ain't got enough to talk about. I got like freaking $250 worth of Solano. It ain't even enough to even bring up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that much Solano to really bring up like that. But I did buy some the other day. But I'm looking at Solano as a long-term play, like my Ethereum, my Bitcoin. I don't really see myself selling my Ethereum, my Bitcoin. Those are long-term plays. I just keep buying those and don't really worry about the price, to tell you the truth. I just don't have enough Bitcoin, but when it comes to those, I just keep buying it. I don't really watch the price of Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? I'll worry about the price 10 years from now. That's more I don't even know if that's even for me. That's probably more my kids' Bitcoin more than for me. You know what I'm saying? My ISO crew's for me. You know what I'm saying? What he said, bro, Solano is a casino, not a winner. What? Wait a minute, I don't understand. Solano is a casino, not a winner. That threw me off, John RP. I don't know what that means. You gotta, I'm an old dude. I don't know this young new talk they're talking about, bro. Solano is what? You threw me off. You know what I'm saying? Converting everything to Bitcoin after this bull run. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna hold you, crypto bulldog. I'm converting all my meme coins into Bitcoin myself. That's funny you said that. I'm converting all my meme coins into Bitcoin. Yeah, man. Yeah. Bro, call me up. What do you mean that? Johnny got me. Johnny said call me up. Need Phantom wallet. Crypto bulldog, you need Phantom wallet. Okay. Me so ISO. It said me so ISO. Hey, let me tell you, man. I'm not mad at let me tell you, I'm not mad at the ISOs, man. Hey, listen, H bar. Do not sleep on what H bar is doing. H bar is gonna be doing big things. Do not sleep on that. Useful for Solano. Let me tell you. Look at Zcash. Let me see Zcash. What's going on? Let me look up Zcash. Tamilin said, look up Zcash. Let me see what's going on. Zcash. Yo, I've been seeing, let me tell you something. I've been seeing this right here keep popping up, right? And I keep thinking it's my freaking ZBEC keeps throwing me off. I'm like, this ain't no freaking ZBEC. I keep seeing this SEC. It keeps throwing me off. And I keep thinking it's freaking ZBEC. Keep seeing this Zcash. It's ranked number 21. I tell you, it keeps popping up. It seems like it's been running or doing something because it keeps popping up on my timeline and it keeps confusing me. I keep thinking it's ZBEC, but I keep seeing it popping up like it keeps running and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen this. We talking about Zcash. When you see a $405, that tells me that right when I see $400, right, that tells me that circuit supply is in the millions. I don't have to look. When I see 405, that tells me that circuit supply is in the millions. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this, all right? Circulating supply, 16 million. Like I tell you, it's just math, y'all. It's just math. See what I'm telling you? It's math. That's why y'all talking about XRP doing certain things. It's math, y'all. The circulating supply only 16 million. Z-Bet, it has a $406 million market cap. Let's take a look at this. It's crazy. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what it does. Zcash. I've been seeing this thing, and it keeps throwing me off. Like Zek, I was like, Zek, god damn it. I'll be thinking, I keep seeing it on my notifications. I'm like, there ain't no Z-Bet, man. Hey, let's take a look at it, but I want to see what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see here. Zcash is Zcash is a privacy-focused currency that allows users to choose between transparent and transactions like Bitcoin, shielded transactions that hide sender-to-receiver amounts. The ticker ZEC, max supply 21 million. What the hell? Yeah, but listen, you know that October, here's the crazy thing, right? In October, October 29th, right? They said the all-time high was $5,900. Then they said the all-time high was 3,100. Let me tell you something. Historical peak somewhere between 3,200 and $6,000, man. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Tammy. What the hell? That thing, I can't even see right now, but that thing look like it's 90% down. Let me tell you something. That's what happens. I think we looked up this coin before because I think we talked about this. This is what happens when we have such a short circuit in supply. That 400 to 3,000 goes just that quick. It's because that circuit in supply is that quick. So they pump. So that thing was from $5,000 to $4,400, man. Woof. Boy. You was a cat. You was somebody that came in and bought that thing at $4,000 right now. You ain't feeling too good, boy. You ain't feeling too good right now. Let me tell you something. You down? It's down. You don't want to be in a coin. I don't think you want to be in a coin that's 93% down right now. I don't think that's not where you want to be. You look at Ethereum, right? Ethereum right now is at 3,800. The all-time high was 4,900. XRP is at 249. The all-time high was $3.84. Solana is at 186. I think Solana's all-time high was $284. Dogecoin is at 18 cents. The all-time high I think was 76 cents. You know what I'm saying? Cardano, even at 60 cents, Cardano's all-time high I think was $2.84. So 90%, I don't know you want to be 90%. That's just crazy. When you're talking about 60%, 70%, okay, that's more tolerable in a volatility where we're at. And that's only because where we're at right now. But we get back to that 4.28%. You ain't want to be in the coin that's 93% right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Not right now, man. I don't think so. I don't think that's healthy. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one coin that's down 90%. It's probably gonna be a few of them that rise like the Phoenix. But man, I ain't rolling the dice on that. I ain't rolling the dice on that. I'll be careful with that, especially with so much things that are going on, so much good news, so many things that are coming down the pipeline. I would line myself with coins that actually have actual news and actual stuff coming down the pipeline that are being laid down. It's like watching a house get built, like where you can actually see the things that are getting built in the house. I would align myself with that type of coins. Look at the coins that we talk about every day. There's actual factual news that we receive every single day on XRP. There's news that we receive on HBAR. There's news that we receive on Solano. There's news that we receive on Bitcoin. Let me tell you, we talk about these coins every single day. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. But what I'm saying is that we talk about these every single day. I don't make this stuff up. I report to you the article. I show you where I got the article for. I share the news. And so most of the time, I'm getting news from y'all. Julia will send me some stuff. Tammy Lynn will send me some stuff. Just like Coinbase being shut down. I ain't know any of that stuff. Julia sent me that. The Forbes Tamlin sent me that. Chainlink and Stellar. Tamlin sent me that. Actually, who was it that sent me? When Tamlin and what's the name was talking about the Z-Beck, J Mays sent me the video that they were talking about as far as they were talking about ETFs for Z-Beck. And you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so it's funny, man. Hey, James, happy Halloween, man. Happy Halloween, man. Yeah, let me tell you, I'm surprised y'all with me on Halloween, man. I'm pretty sure y'all have a lot more to do. I'm going to get off the next 5 minutes because it is Halloween, and I know y'all want to get out and go do your Halloween thing. Usually I'm doing some Halloween festivities. I actually got on here, and I'm like, man, I should throw on my wig real quick. I got like 4 or 5 different Halloween outfits up there. I just was not in the mood, man. I don't know why I didn't do it like that, but I should have did it for y'all, man. But it is what it is, man. I should have did that for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I should have went and put on the wig and came out here. I don't know why I didn't do it, man. I should have did it. I know y'all would have had to laughed at that stuff there, man. Like, I got some crazy Halloween stuff I be doing, man. It'd be crazy. But this year's this time, usually I have like, I'll be honest with you. When you single, dog, and you ain't got no girlfriend, man, that thing sucks, dog. I ain't trying to do no Halloween without my girl. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, dog. Halloween sucked this year, man. No girlfriend, dog. Freaking, man. We've been this honest, man. Y'all been with me with this ride so long. Why the hell lie about it, dog? Why lie? I'm over here turning stuff off, man. Oh, Lord. I'm over here turning things off, man. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm over here turning things off, man. Kirby White said, "You're a funny man, man. I like this guy." Hey, let me tell you, I'm laughing, boy, because laughing better than crying, dog. You think, hey, let me tell you, man, laughing is better than crying, dog. I'm over here just waiting. I'm waiting for these coins to mature so I could just go chill a little bit, man, and go relax, man. Relax, man. Yeah, but he said what he said. We laughing with you, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you guys laughing with me and not laughing at me. You know what I'm saying? To tell you the truth, dog. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. You said right, it's supposed to be a Friday for us, man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, at least I got y'all, man. Tell you, man, I was telling my homeboy today that, you know what I'm saying? Since my father passed away, I've been spinning. And my mother passed away like a year ago before that. And I've been spinning. I'm telling man, the only thing that really keep me going is that, I be on the chat talking to people that kind of, you know what I'm saying, my age and they, you know what I'm saying, they understand about crypto. So for this little time I get lost on our conversation. I don't think about work. Even so sometimes I'm tired. It be feeling like a job. But as soon as I put live and we start talking, then I get into it. Then you know what I'm saying, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it'd been nice to have a broad and go ahead and go get our costumes on. That's what I usually do. Usually I would have my you know what I'm saying, my girlfriend, whoever I'm with, will dress up in costumes and we about to go have fun. But this year it ain't, it ain't really that right there. But I ain't trying to kill nobody's fun or kill nobody's vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just hoping that let this grayscale thing go. Get these ETFs. Let these next 3-4 quarters, let it come down interest rate come down a quarter. I mean, I'm sorry, a whole point and a half in the next 4 or 5 months. Let them stop drop. Report comes down. They start printing money like crazy, like they usually do. People start going crazy. Everybody's a crypto expert. Everybody's fucking going crazy. There becomes 10 more million people talking about XRP and then man, that's what I'm looking for, man. Yeah, when my barber starts talking about, oh man, have you heard about this? Oh yeah, it's time to start selling and making some money. Making some money. You know what I'm saying? Let's say Gure says, I think I've seen you on YouTube. Yeah. I have a YouTube channel. Same thing, Dcryptofan. You probably seen it. Yeah, I definitely got a YouTube channel. You probably seen it on YouTube, man. Stay tuned in, man. Stay tuned in. Appreciate you tuning in. Actually, the YouTube got my longer content. I try to keep the content on IG and on the IG and the TikTok a little bit shorter. I put the longer ones on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody's waiting. Everybody's waiting on the 13th of November. Some people say the 22nd of November. Everybody's waiting for November. People waiting for October. The thing about crypto, there's always a wait day. There's always a date that people are waiting. You know, there's always a date. October 1st, here comes this. There's this. There's this. You know, it's like, and crypto is like ongoing news. It never stops, man. It never stops. Oh, I saw your YouTube channel the same day I got cooked on October. You got cooked on October. Listen, man, don't think of it like that, man. Don't think you got cooked. That was a great time for everybody to come in and buying opportunities. Actually, on the chat, when I came on my chat that day, I had went drinking the night before, and when I came my chat was so excited. My chat was buying up everything. Unless you're a trader and you did now, if you're a trader and you're doing derivatives, then yeah, you probably did get destroyed and got liquidated. That if you're doing that, then yeah, you got destroyed. But if you were just DCAing and you're holding, yeah, my chat was going crazy. Actually, with their buying. But if you were trading, yeah, you definitely you definitely yeah, got hurt that day. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yeah, that was definitely a tough day if you were a trader. That $19 billion of liquidation, that's the most liquidation in history for crypto. It's even worse than FX. It was 10 times harder than FX because FX was 1.9 billion. Yeah, so that definitely, if you were a trader, yeah, that you definitely got hurt on that one. I actually shorted Aster Dex right before the crash, 3 minutes on. Oh, nice. Oh, you timed that Aster perfect. Oh, that was perfect. You timed that Aster perfect. Nice. That was that was strong. That was great. Great job. I'm not a trader, but that was that was strong. Yeah, because especially yeah, and that was strong to call that because Binance held up real strong. Yeah. I was literally looking at the candles right before the crash did even had enough time to put an SL. Wow, that's strong. That's it. That's strong. Let me tell you, man, that trading, man, that trading something else, man. I'm not gonna hold you, man. I'm not even gonna hold you. Black says so many traders took their life after that crash. Really? I can imagine, man. I can imagine. That's crazy. Let me tell you, I had a friend of mine that used to trade heavy, and let me tell you, he was real nice, and that took him out. He got liquidated one day, and he was done with trading. Yeah, he was done. He was out of it for like 10 years. He's now he's back in it, but that thing took him out for 10 years. He almost got divorced behind that. Yeah, he said that I wasn't even aware. He told me about how that almost destroyed his marriage. Yeah, he was crazy. Got liquidated and lost it all. Uh, Gar says, yeah, 50% levels got rejected like 3 times 1 hour time frame. That's why something ain't right. Let me tell you. Uh, Wesley Fancher said it made me switch to stock options. Yeah, let me tell you, man. I hear people. I hear the horror stories of it, man. I hear horror stories of it, man. People doing that. You know what I'm saying? Black says, "Wow, I got jacked on you. Wow, on you. Wow, man." God said, "I'm not a trader all time, but a pro charter. Just take profits on spots to buy and low." I got you. That's good, man. Hey, listen, man. This crypto thing, man. There's a lot of money on it. People just gotta be careful. Me personally, I like to hold on coins, but certain news is undeniable news, man. Especially the way that Trump has been manipulating the system is very wild. You know what I'm saying? Wesley Fancher says thoughts XRP was hype, been building a long term bag as of last week. XRP, man, let me tell you, majority of everybody, Wesley Fancher, majority of everybody that's on the chat, we've been holding XRP for over 4 or 5 years. It's a great project. They're doing great things over there. They're a dinosaur coin, and right now institutions are heading off of dinosaur coins. If you pay attention to it, that's where it's at right now. And XRP, they're building a mainframe and a protocol that's Wall Street ready, man. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yeah, do not sleep on them. BlackRock is denying denying that, but SP1 filings say different. BlackRock saying one thing, but SP1 filings say something different. River Rat XRP is a long-term hold, 100%. I think so. I think it's a long-term hold. You know what I mean? I've been holding it for long term. So yeah, you know that XRP is still not dead. XRP. If you think about XRP right now, the total market cap right now is at 2.69 trillion. The last time XRP, when we were at 2.69 trillion, XRP was at like 220, 210. So that tells me XRP is buying right now. There's liquidity going to XRP. Do not sleep on that. XRP, if you guys remember, last time we were at 3.69, XRP was not at 250. XRP was actually at 210, 220. So that goes to tell me that that dominance of XRP is growing. Do not sleep on that. You know what I'm saying? Jake Clever, I believe everyone is investing in XRP, XLM, and HBAR. You got the Jake Clever in here. You know, is that with the real Jake Clever? Please stand up. You know, it's like Eminem with a breeze. Jake Clever. Is this the famous Jake Clever with 10 million followers? Hey, buddy, how you doing? Is that you, bro? It was crazy, man. Hey, you have a blessed Halloween too, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, listen, man. We about to get out of here, man. I want y'all to have a safe Halloween. Have a safe weekend, man. Let me tell you something. Do not sleep on what's going on, man. This is a great time to be in crypto. This is a great time to be buying. I'm buying. I'm holding tight. I've been holding tight, and do not sleep on this, man. This is a great opportunity. And if you see what's going on, you're now gonna get $16 trillion of companies. These companies are billion-dollar companies. They're not coming to XRP for no reason. If XRP was going to disappear tomorrow, they wouldn't be wasting their time. They're not going to be filing SIS1 filings with SEC. Why would they be doing that? Why would the Franklin Templeton, 21 shares, BlackRock, Grayscale, Canary Capital filing on XRP if they think it was going nowhere? 401ks are coming to, pensions are coming into this. Hedge funds are coming into this. Do not sleep on XRP, all right? Do not sleep. Please, y'all, all right? Dcryptofan, don't let them shake you out. This ain't the time to be getting shaked out and losing your confidence about crypto, man. You know what I'm saying? Julie, hey, Julie, I was very amazed by your resume too, Julie. That was very dope. That you bought your crib young like that. I bought my crib young like that. My mom, like I was telling you, my mom taught me that, you know, and that's super dope at your achievements at a young age. That's why I'm happy you're on this channel. Very bright, very bright young woman. Really, that's super dope that you were able to achieve those stuff. That's why you're here. That's why you're investing in crypto and buying on the weekend, man. You're gonna keep winning. So what about XLM H bar? Oh, that's part of my ISO crew. ZKK Corrado. That we love XLM and XRP here on this chat. We love it. We love that. We love XLM and H bar with a bar. And XLM just did a deal with Chainlink. Go take that. They're gonna be using Chainlink data with XLM. Take a look at that, man. All right, Dcryptofan, please have a great, safe weekend, man. Love y'all, man. Have a great night, all right? Hope y'all enjoyed tonight, man. Be careful out there. Be careful out there, man, all right? Don't have nobody stealing your wallet, asking your key phrases. Listen, man. They out there tonight, man. They out there. They trying to snatch up your coins, trying to snatch up your stuff, your cold wallet, your hot wallet. Keep your phrases, man, all right? And Black, you know, I love me some XDC, man. Do not sleep. XDC at that 6 cents ain't looking bad at all. All right, Dcryptofan. Good night, y'all. All right.